And so let's get down to it. This is the first match on Unrivaled for Frostbite 2018. Let's go. It's still a button check. Oh, my goodness. We're just so excited. We want to get it going.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see some lasers. I want to see some fire.
We got B reverse eruptions coming out as the warm-up here, though, for Shark. I think he's going to maybe show off some of this.
But of course, while we're waiting for them, we can talk a little bit more about the event here. So this is actually my first time in Michigan, which is, I know a lot of people are like, what? How can that be? We had Frostbite on previous years, and Big House obviously happening here.
Well, you were at Frostbite 2017 in spirit.
In spirit.
In Zero's cell phone.
Only in spirit, a cameo, Pierce cameo, Frostbite 2017. But now I finally get to see the action live. I definitely am enjoying what all the hype is about. The artists here are amazing. The players here are amazing. It's one of the, I believe this is the largest Smash 4 exclusive tournament of all time, so that's pretty hype as well. We've got a lot of hype Rivals of Aether action here as well, so definitely a lot of things going on in Frostbite 24-hour venue. It's a really great time, and it looks like we're really getting into it now. Blue holding his ground right in the beginning of the match and landing a down tilt combo.
That's going to be how Falco really gets stuff started, with those down tilts leading to up tilts potentially, or up airs. Chasing on these battlefield platforms, Blue and Falco really do enjoy juggling and resetting on those platforms.
Now, one thing we can see here is that Falco is consistently trying to bait out approaches and beat them out with the down tilt. So we're going to see if Roy, Shark, can adapt to this kind of approach, or rather adapt his approach to this kind of defense. But a slow and steady game here coming out from Blue, definitely doing a great job at putting a lot of damage onto Roy here.
Yeah, like you were saying, one of the changes to Falco in Smash 4 is they made him just incredibly slow. So his approach options are quite limited due to that slow ground speed. And what you were mentioning with counter approaching seems to be working out really well for Blue.
So far, so good. Roy up in the air, Blue looking for an edge guard. Neutral air not going to find its mark, but we keep the juggle maintained with a dash attack B reverse laser, trying to put a trap on the platform. Roy gets down, trying to find a way to rack up some damage of his own. Misses a punish there on that side B. It's going to cost him.
Blue's going to take the stage now, though. Look at that up smash, just barely missing the mark. I thought she had a punish there. And then the ledge jump going to miss as well. That back air so strong from Falco, would easily clean up this stock like 50% earlier.
Not the up air, though. Great DI is going to come out on that one. Roy's going to keep himself alive. Dash attack obviously not quite going to do it. Roy at 185. Down tilt will end the stock there. Blue with a solid lead, only 45% on that first stock. Stern, what do you think we need to see coming out from this Roy if we really want to get him back in the game?
He needs to just get any kind of combo started. He has found, like you said, just those approach options have been stuffed by Falco. So we see him trying to mix in with those dancing blades. That's a good way to get some damage in. But right now, it's an uphill battle, and the lap is almost there.
Yeah, for sure. We're seeing a little bit of effectiveness come out from this down B, from the down tilt to stop the approaches. So it looks like Roy's going to need to take a little bit more time figuring out how to close the gap on this Falco. We see a lot of stationary waiting, stationary patience that can be beaten out by just some frequent motion, a little bit more baiting, run up, dash shield can be able to beat the down B. It's not safe on block Falco's reflector, so it's definitely something that you can punish if you run up and block, anticipate it. But tossing him into the air, that's a solid 2-stock coming out right there.
Blue answering right back on that second stock. No chance at all for Roy to establish any kind of game. Roy, I think he might want to try approaching a little bit more with shield instead of trying to come in with aerials. We see him trying to land with aerials, trying to like run in and jab or dash attack, things like that. It's getting beat out by that Falco reflector.
Yeah. Reflector, a really good option because it has a great range and it comes out fairly fast at shutting down options on the opponent when they are just recklessly trying to run in on you because of its range. It's really, really hard to outspace it or to outzone it, but it's definitely not safe at all. You can make sure to just walk forward and block. Even these lasers, he's power shielding them, but you can also make sure to power shield them as you move forward toward the Falco. Just walking and timing that, that tap on your R or L buttons, whichever you like to use to block, is a very effective way of making sure you can get through these projectiles and close the distance. There we go, a little bit of an opportunity there, but a spot dodge will come out.
Good mix-up from Blue. Again, it's just all about changing up the counter approach. Instead of showing shield or an aggressive option, he chose the defensive one of that spot dodge. And it paid off momentarily, but now Blue's trying to get out of this corner. Okay, that neutral are going to do it.
Yeah. Another thing I want to see from the Roy player is to get a little bit more of that side B, that double-edged dance, mixed into his moveset just like that, because it racks up a ton of damage, really big damage onto the opponent. Also beats out the spot dodge that Blue is finding very favorable in these close-range situations.
The roll-up from the ledge going to work out here for Blue and going to continue the pressure, but okay, the jab breaking out this time from Roy. That's also a very quick option. Disjointed able to just buy some time.
There we go. We definitely see Roy heating up a little bit. Finally finding his mark on a lot of these grabs. Able to convert many of them. Gets a solid dash attack there.
And looking for the eruption on the ledge. Maybe should have went a little bit closer to the ledge there and maybe charge it just a few frames later. Not going to find the mark at this point.
Both players hungry for this kill. Forward smash comes out. That's going to be a whiff, but a catch on the trap with a down tilt. Going to send Roy into the air. Now Roy's looking to answer back. Back airs into his opponent's shield. Gets tossed off the stage. Blue looking for an edge guard here. Not going to find anything. Oh, a trump unsuccessful. Gets the cross up. Roy takes the first stock. He puts himself on the board. Blue immediately answers right back with a back air on the respawn.
And that's kind of the double-edged sword, if you will, of Roy, and why Roy's viability has always been questioned, is because in order for Roy to get those sweet spots, the sweet spot is on the hilt of the blade as compared to Marth. Marth's sweet spot is on the tipper, which makes his moves safer. On the other side, Shark here, he needs to get in closer with the blade to get those kill options, and that's going to lead to punishes on shield. It's going to lead to a lot of damage if he misspaces too much.
Talk about spacing. That was really good movement coming out from Shark right there. Dashing back, punishing that dash attack, and then getting a great conversion off of it. He has taken the lead for the first time in the set now. Up a little bit of percent here. Has the momentum going in his favor. Not able to punish the side B. The Phantasm from Falco coming out very safely. And now Blue sticking to the bread and butter moves that he was using successfully in the first game. Down tilts, beating out approaches. Nice dash attacks here, trying to find an edge guard. Get a strong, meaty forward smash there on the recovery.
Okay, the laser didn't eat up the jump. And there, okay, Shark gonna break out with that forward air. He needs to buy some time. Just look for some of these punishes, because look at that. That's like Falco's approach option, is that Phantasm. It's pretty punishable. You can get in there. A sweet spot dash attack will probably kill at the ledge.
Nice read off the ledge. The jump there, getting caught out. Blue trying to make something happen. He's in trouble. Pratt falls onto the ground near the edge, gets down tilted. Phantasm going to get him back on the stage, and a turnaround up smash closes it out. Blue takes it 2-0 over Shark.
Very impressive play coming out from Falco, getting out of that disadvantage at the end. You saw, like, when Roy gets a Fox or a Falco, anyone who has those linear recoveries at the edge, you can lead to traps, but the Phantasm went right over Roy's head, wasn't quite there for the punish, and then the turnaround up smash that just lasts so long that last hit came through just in time.
For sure, that's quite the meaty hitbox, and just as you said, a lot of spacing intricacies during that match. The Phantasm going over because Roy was looking for the down tilt. He was crouching, he was getting ready to, you know, kind of joust at his opponent a little bit there, and it's a little risky for Falco. Sometimes you want to try and challenge those things, go through it, but you also want to make sure you're not getting hit out.